What's up, guys? This is Mono here again in front of you. First of all, sorry for that. I am not uploading videos on regular basic, regular basis. Basically, a friend of mine was here for the 3 days, and I spent all the all the day with him. Basically, he's my cousin. He was here and he works in other city, and he was here for the 3 days, and I spent all the 3 days with him. So that's why I was not able to shoot even a single video. Sorry for that. Now, right at the moment, you can say I'm sweating because the fan is turned off. If I will turn on it, if I will turn it on, then uh, the voice of the fan would be coming in this video. So, and that's I don't want because it will interrupt the interrupt the recording, video recording. So, and that's what I don't want. So basically today I want to tell you that you know basically let's start from the scratch. I was listening to an audio book yesterday, and that was all about spoken English, how we can train our brain to to communicate in this language. So I got to know a lot of things. I learned a lot of things from that particular book, and I am gonna summarize that particular audiobook. So the first thing that I want to tell you about spoken English, that you will have to start naming the things. You will have to start thinking in English. That was the most important, or that was the major aspect that I have noticed from that particular audiobook, that you will have to start thinking in English, in your target language. Don't translate. Otherwise, you would be a good translator. You won't be a good speaker. You would be a good translator. That's what I don't. You want to be. Okay. And the other thing, that's and how can you start thinking? Well, I have already told you in my previous video that you have to start naming the things, like what you see, whatever you see in front of you, start naming the things. Like if you see a table, say it table, because table is a English word. But if you will tell it, if you will say it in your mother tongue, then your mind will process that in your mother tongue, and after that you will translate that into English, and it will take a lot of time, and your conversation will dead. That's what I don't want. Okay. So you will have to start naming the things, and gradually you will get the idea that yes, my mind is working now according to my thoughts. You can see I'm sweating right at the moment, but yeah, at the end I'll have to make this video. Okay. So just leave it and start where we have left off. Okay. I left off. Okay, I was talking about thinking English. So you will have to start thinking in English. And what is the other thing? Confidence. Basically, what I got to know from that particular audiobook, that your communication skill is 10% verbal, that you speak from your mouth, 90% is non-verbal, your body language, your posture, and your like confidence. It's all about that. Only 10% matters. And I was surprised after hearing this. Like, is it true that our language is depends is dependent 90% on our body language, only 10% on our verbal skill, the way we speak, the way we communicate. So I was shocked, and that's true because that was coming from a famous audio book. So we can say that yes, that's true. So don't try to memorize anything, don't try to learn even a single word. Just start listening. that I got to know from that particular audiobook, that if you will start listening, your mind will automatically grabbing, grasping the things, and it would be a daily habit. It would be happening naturally, subconsciously, effortlessly. It would be happening automatically. You don't need to put any extra effort to get that. When it would become your habit, everything would be coming on from your mouth naturally. You don't need to translate even a single thing. Everything would be coming because that time it would be your part of life. That's what I wanted to notice. I wanted to note down over here. Okay, so what else I got to know from that video? Let me think. uh, you have to work on your confidence, because confidence is everything. If you don't have that much confidence, no matter what, whatever, you will get freeze. You will get freeze, and you won't have words in your mind at the time of speaking. You will be shrinking and drowning. And so if you have confidence, then if you are making even mistakes, then these mistakes will be hidden if you are confident. People, because people are noticing your message. Okay, now I got to know about one thing, that from that particular book, you know the message. Don't focus on your the way you speak. No, just focus on the message you are going to deliver. Just suppose you want to talk about a cricket match. Just replay all the things that you have watched in that particular cricket match, and don't think about the language. And just see, right at the moment I'm speaking in front of you, I'm not thinking that whether I'm fumbling, whether I'm lagging behind because of the words are not coming on in my mind. I'm not thinking about I'm just thinking about the message, about the book that I have listened. That was a audiobook that I have listened yesterday. I'm just thinking about that. I'm not thinking about that whether I'm fumbling or not. Because that is not my cup of tea. That is not my that is not my thing to do. Okay, so you have to be clear about your message. Like if you talk about a particular cricket match, as I have already mentioned, then you have to be replaying all the things in your mind, and describe the things, and your mind will be automatically producing the word. That's how it works. I used to uh, think like, how would I be able to think in this language, but now it's happening automatically. I'm not giving you a single effort to get the words out. It's happening automatically. That's how the things works, buddy. You will have to be conscious while speaking, but about the message, not about your verbal things. You will have to be conscious about your message that you are gonna give. Okay, so if I get to know some other things from the particular audiobook that I have listened to yesterday, then I will share. But for today, it's over, and let's wrap up this video. I'll be there in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Have a good day.